And we're back with Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth, I will go ahead and report this to Papa.
I was going to say, I'm sorry, Miles, but you're a simp. I'm going to have to report this to Von Karma.
I don't know how to say this, but, look, you're a simp. I'm going to have to report you to Von Karma.
Jesus Christ.
Judge.
Damn, a man eats one fucking plate of mashed potatoes, and God.
Anyway, Judge, George.
Judge George.
Oh, yeah. Wrong one. And that as they say that. Right, everyone?
You're not Santa.
Ho, 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 Merry Grimbo.
Well, I suppose we should both be getting to our real jobs now, huh?
Before we do, Miss Yuda, there's something I'd like to speak with you about.
What is it?
You don't have to talk to you. Go back to watching TV. Oh, never mind.
So, what did you want to ask me about? You trying to ask me out?
No. You're like, how old is she?
She's 22. She's older than Edgeworth.
4 years? 4 years?
No, she's 22. She's older than Edgeworth by 2 years, because Edgeworth is 20.
He's 20? I thought he was 18 for some reason, I don't know.
No.
But, Jesus. Anyways, the current case of the murdered Cadopian Embassy staff member. I've heard that people have begun calling it the second KG-8 incident.
Only among you law enforcement types. And, what about it?
I'd like you to tell me everything you know about the original KG-8 incident.
How about fuck off?
How about you do it?
I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the papers.
Oh, fuck off,
No,
everyone.
I want to know much more.
I was going to
You are
say.
directly tied with the KG-8 incident.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop with the false accusations. Baseless outbursts are useless both inside and outside the courtroom, don't you know?
I literally have evidence that proves that I would like to stand on here.
Think you can stop making the ultra-serious face in front of me?
If you could please stop laughing for just 1 second. I'm not going to make any headway like this. I'm just going to have to show her exactly how related to the KG-8 incident she is.
Present. Leave just KG-8 interview.
Yeah, because it'll say on there,
CCU. Alright, I figured out what Callisto U's pun is, by the way.
What is it?
It's callous to you.
As the music stops. So gang, it stops. I don't even know. Miss You. I hate your name. I also believe I have proof of your connection to the KG-8 incident.
That file is your proof? Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the KG-8 incident? Through the victim?
The victim. Your connection to the KG-8 incident is through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You will notice she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me that with a straight face that you are not related to this case?
Sorry, but we're not related.
What the fuck?
Just kidding. You asked that question with such serious look on your face that I couldn't help but...
It's you. I ask you, please tell me the truth.
Alright, I'll tell you everything I know.
Cage 8.
As you guessed, the one who reported the smuggling activities of the Amano group was my sister, CCU.
As I thought.
And she was killed right before she was to testify at the impending trial. By Manny Cochin. But because he was tried once, and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his cushy life completely carefree.
Don't worry, I don't know. He sucks anyways. Or because of a lack of evidence.
What a common thing to do, actually. A lot of people with lots of control and lots of exertion, try to basically just murder a shit ton of witnesses before trial, and then there's just no one to testify against them, and there's just a lack of evidence, so they can't be done. No, I heard that the evidence to convict him did exist.
What?
I heard it from Mr. Faraday himself after Mr. Cochin's trial was over. Apparently a man in black made off with the most important piece of evidence.
Then evidence has been tampered with.
Isn't it just like a criminal to do something like that? The smuggling ring being run out of the Amano group by one of its secretaries. They bailed Mr. Cochin out. Turns out they were in league with each other all along.
How big was the smuggling ring? Was it a large operation?
I don't really know. Which is why I wanted to become the lead defense on this case that people are calling the second KG-8 incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much, I know.
You mean you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring?
I don't know what to think.
Manny Cochin. Why did Mr. Cochin want to meet with you earlier?
Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently, he only found out that I was the defense lawyer on this case after he'd arrived. He figured he should say, hi, and one other thing. Looks like you couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh boy, stop it with the scary face already. I'm fine, really. I gave him a good slap across the face.
To be fair, understandable. Also fucking creepy.
But it's just as Mr. Bat said. He's not related to the double murder. I asked around, and people in the gallery claimed that he was in his seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, this is about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh?
That's not true. I'm sorry I made you record such a painful time in your life.
Edgeworth, you really are too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We wouldn't want you to die of stress, would we?
Too late. I'm already on my deathbed as we speak.
Oh, well, see ya, I guess.
Yes, see ya, fucking Crockstead. oh, sorry. Let me. One second. Ow. Third time I've ever done that. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry. I'm working my own way, and I'll catch this criminal in my own way as well. You'll see.
Look at you with your game face on, ready to go.
I'm making no such face, and why am I lagging so hard?
Did you know laughter is the best medicine, Edgeworth? Don't you get tired of making such a serious face all the time?
I'm charged with making sure that all the criminals of this world are found guilty. I have no need for laughter.
There you go, making that face again. Oh well. I've got to get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up. Later.
Bitch! How many bitches have I had to deal with in this entire damn game? The KG incident and his murder investigation. It is my belief that these two cases are related to each other somehow. Plus that Detective Gumshoe. It's obvious he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. Clearly this case is far from over. Whether or not that detective is the murderer can only be determined once I've completed my perfect investigation. Mr. Von Karma, I swear to uphold your honourable name, or my name isn't Miles Edgeworth.
Fair enough.
Wait, what did I say, sorry?
Fair enough.
No, before that.
No, I just said hi.
You
said
weren't
Mr.
here.
Von Karma.
Go back and take your meds.
I am omnipresent.
Are you taking your meds?
Shit.
You're not omni-remember.
Oh shit, I'm in this seat.
What's that? What's going on with that detective in the background? Not detective, sorry, person. Bailiff. Sir, what is to become of the trial into the Codopian Embassy's staff member's murder?
Indeed. Since both the suspect and the prosecutor are now dead.
The case will be dismissed. In other words, the trial ends here prematurely.
Ha! Looks like you'll have to wait just a bit longer for your big debut.
I suppose it can't be helped.
The evidence for this trial will be transferred to you in a little while.
So, what do you think about the murders of the Cadopian Embassy staff member? And the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell?
What an outrageous circus it has all become. That
You're
Faraday
full of
brought it all upon himself with his naivete.
I was gonna say, Faraday is not a clown, but he's an entire circus.
He is not simply a clown. He is the entire circus. In fact, he is the entire circus business.
In fact, he came up with the idea of the circus in
The
first
circus
place.
idea came from him.
He invented the clown. An outrageous circus, right, sir?
I grow weary of this topic. Edgeworth, I will have you assigned to a different case.
Papa, you'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, won't you?
Shut up.
Wow.
I'll consider it.
Wow. So, if I may, please allow me to continue my investigation.
Whatever for.
I know that there is already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. However, there is not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. I'd like to continue investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt.
The perfect proof. Don't make me laugh. A worthless person like you has no right to claim such a thing as perfection.
Papa, who do you think is the real culprit behind these murders?
Shit.
Fuck.
Miles and I were competing to see who can find the real killer first. Plus, being able to investigate a real crime scene is a really rare opportunity. It would give us some real-life experience, wouldn't you agree?
If you want to investigate this case that much, then do as you wish.
Then you're allowing us to continue.
In court, your top priority is to win, and a solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. We have to make sure you become recognized as a first-rate prosecutor, don't we? It wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. I'm returning home now. Edgeworth, Franziska, see to it I'm not disturbed. Save for the results of your competition.
I was just gonna say, proceeds to insult Edgeworth saying that you're stupid, why are you going to do a perfect investigation and perfection's out of your reach? Then him do it. We need to make sure we're perfect.
No, you're not doing anything.
Can we?
Fine, fuck it.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Papa!
Franziska, thank you.
What are you thanking me for? Your logic earlier was built on that scruffy detective's lie. That means that the competition is still on.
Yes, just as you wished.
I couldn't let you get off so easily. Now then, let's see how well you fare on the investigation from here, Miles Edgeworth.
I know I don't have enough information yet. So first order of business will be to question anyone involved with this case. I'm curious about all these people around the courtroom.
You.
No, Rob. Let's help that man. Look, he's struggling. Bayless,
be him.
man. I want to sit for the Bayless, man.
It wasn't me, I tell you. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I understand, so let's just calm down, okay, buddy?
I don't get anything useful from the detective while he's agitated. Look at that guy's at least resting on the couch. Get the couch. Oh, we can go in there.
Actually leave.
Oh, we don't need to go in there, do we?
Yeah.
Wait, it says something here. Can we go to the judge? No, Rob. Can we go to the judge podium?
You want me to go to the judge podium?
Let's see if we can get up there. Can we go up there, or is it like? Oh, shit, we can get up there.
Judge Edgeworth presiding.
Excuse me, but get off my seat.
I am a Von Karma, and everyone is guilty. Goodbye.
Yeah, we're all guilty. I'm glad we came in here now.
Right.
Miss you.
Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who the hell are you? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you? be disbarred for not knowing who I am. I am Franziska von Kammer, and I am about to become the successor to the family name. About to? I guess that means that for now you're still just another kid. In which case, it's only natural that I didn't know who you are. What?
Why are you whipping me?
Anyway, it looks like they're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have a few more questions to ask you.
Look at you, eyebrows scrunched with lines on your forehead. And that to ask of you.
What exactly is so funny?
Sorry, I'm just super bad at dealing with super serious atmosphere.
Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at the crime scene in the law school.
I feel much better now. So what is it you wanted to talk about?
I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder.
We were in defendant lobby number 1 the whole time until we heard the gunshot. And by we, I mean Mr. Bad. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask him yourself.
Why B.Y.? You were Detective Bad? Why?
We had a little something to discuss, that's all. I really didn't like his beard and I wanted him to shave it.
If it... Won't you save a bit?
I think Iffy also said
I'll
the
shave
other
a beard when she fucking grows hair to cover that big ass forehead.
Oh, Jesus.
Like I said, we can play 5 games of tic-tac-toe on that bitch.
Holy shit!
I said earlier, I don't give a no one heard it.
Well, let's go into the close chat later.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Go on, Lords.
So I think your acquaintances with Detective Bad.
Yeah,
Hey, that bitch knows me.
he was the detective in charge of the KG-8 incident.
Detective Bad is also related to that incident.
That's right. He was the one who was supposed to protect my sister, Cece. But you know how that turned out, don't you, Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth, I have no idea what you two are talking about. I wish to be informed. I've heard of the KG-8 incident from my papa. But how does that case relate to you, Miss Yu? The victim of that case, CCU, was my little sister. Oh, shit.
How young was she?
You're making that super serious face again.
Hey, how long did this case happen again, by the way?
How long was it ago?
Yeah.
I don't even know. It doesn't mention the
I was gonna say, if she's 22, then how old is her sister to be investigating a smuggling ring?
I don't think it was that long ago.
I'm fine, really.
Did you say her little sister or just sister, though?
Younger sister.
She had the little sister.
Okay.
I just make it a point to rub some more salt in his wounded pride every time I see him.
The way she talks about doing it as she laughs, it's fucking creepy again.
Well, speaking of Mr. Bad and Mr. Faraday, I'd say they met up just about every single time the Yatagarasu made a move. It was practically a given that the two would meet up at every one of the crime scenes.
I mean, to be fair, that's not unusual. Bad was the lead detective on that case. So anything related was put under his jurisdiction, and then you'd have Faraday on the loose as well.
You know how it is. I see. He did mention that he was in charge of the Yatagarasu investigation earlier. Yeah, just what she knows about the Yatagarasu in more detail.
Time of the murder.
You claim that at the time of the murder, you were with Detective Bad.
But don't you lawyers usually discuss the trial with your clients during recess? We do, and that's what I was planning to do. But Mr. Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Mr. Rell away. After that, Mr. Bad came into lobby number 1, so we just stayed there and talked.
How much did you talk with Detective Bad about?
Nothing interesting, I just insulted him some. Talked about how the trial was going, and then I insulted him some more.
Bloody, when is she not laughing? Her mouth simply spews nothing but insults.
Anyway,
Bad-
Mr.
bad
Bad and I
handling.
were in defendant lobby number 1 when the mutters occurred.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure Bad had the perfect counter, right? If it...
Forehead, 5 times a tic-tac-toe.
I swear to God, I can probably make it
Tic
6.
tac toe, 3 in a row, bitch.
Yeah, what?
So I really can't tell you anything about the hallway or lobby number 2.
I see. Mackerel. This guy seems pretty fishy.
Mackerel.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about your client, Mr. Mackerel. Now, your client first claimed to be the Yatagarasu, is that correct?
Yeah. Once I heard that it was the Yatagarasu that had made off with the evidence from KG-8, I began to ask Mr. Rel all sorts of questions, but to no avail. Turns out Mr. Rel was not the Yatagarasu, he had just made that up.
He made it up.
Mr. Rel's crime was caught on tape by the security cameras, but there's no footage of him sneaking into the Cadopian embassy itself. Hold on for just 1 second! Then you mean to say that you knew he was not the real Yatagarasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer, and you were ready to defend him? Yes, that's right.
I see. So a defense lawyer is actually just someone whose job it is to cover the Ugh. I didn't finish that sentence.
Cover for
Brain shut
criminals.
down. Cover criminals, yeah.
That's why defense lawyers are so detestable, but they are no match for us von Counters. I don't believe it, you're serious. Why don't you save that face for something really worth being serious about? And Edgeworth, do you remember what I said earlier? I have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for leads regarding the KG-8 incident, alright?
And with that, you have not a single crumb out of any unknown killer.
Don't put words in my mouth, I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rel was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him, ever. So don't you dare suggest that I was going to.
I'm sorry, forgive my rashness, but you also pissed me off. Miss Yu. I was wondering if you could tell me about the Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu, huh? I don't really know much about that character myself, but I do get a lot of consultation requests from companies to defend them.
Requests from companies?
The Yatagarasu isn't some petty thief out for money, you know. Alright then, perhaps the Yatagarasu is in the business of stealing people's lives. You're not very funny or witty, are you, little Miss Von Karma? I am hilarious! And you will quote everything I say!
Francisca, be careful about who you is you with.
There, I chose carefully, just like you wanted. that was hilarious, little missy. Of course it was.
What is wrong with these two women? Why does my pain give them such delight?
And so in the end, what is the Yatagarasu? I have to say, I'd never even heard of the thief when I was in Germany. The Yatagarasu deals in information, namely in digging out the dirt about backroom dealings and the like of companies. The Yatagarasu is a vigilante who steals such info and then makes it public for all to see. Vigilante or not, this person just sounds like another criminal to me. I suppose you could put it that way too. But either way, I get a lot more clients now, thanks to that thief.
Sounds like Miss Yu is profiting nicely. I suppose I've gotten all I can out of Miss Yu. I just really want to speak with Detective Gumshoe now.
Oh, finally, George gets to say shit.
Ugh.
I know. Detective Gumshoe, you done being prophetic?
No sir. Still on that stuff. It's you, pal. You here?
George with the I'm on my bullshit again, Edgeworth.
Ooh.
As am I.
I don't think he needs to whip him to let him know that.
It was a love tap.
I didn't do it, pal.
We shared a level. Oh, no.
I swear on my honor as a detective, I really did.
She said that. Roll credits. I didn't do it. Roll credits.
Because then he didn't do it.
He didn't do it. He must be right. Your words are useless. I place my trust only in the evidence, Detective. Once the investigation is fully over and should we find out that you are the killer, there will be no mercy to be had for you.
Have a heart, pal.
But you're not worried, right? After all, you have nothing to worry about if you're really innocent, that is.
That's right. Hey, pal. Go and do your perfect investigation and get the real killer for me, will you?
And off goes Iffy. No, that's wait. What? What the? What? Oh, okay, that was Iffy. I was kind of confused there for a second.
Oh, okay, if he's gone, that's fine.
I would have done so, even had you not requested me to, Detective. So you and Mr. Faraday had a small meeting last week, did you? And what exactly did you do to make him so angry?
I pissed in his coffee, sir.
Yeah, happens often. Big bladder.
Big bladder, needs somewhere to go. Looks like his coffee was the only place I could choose.
Yeah. But just asked Detective Bad the same thing myself, sir. Turns out he was mad at me because on my very first day as a detective, I pissed in his coffee, sir. I reported an unusual post instead of the Criminal Affairs Department. By the time I got down to Criminal Affairs, I was like this late.
Like, see how far my arms are apart? This late.
That's when he gave me the huge speech.
I remember doing the exact same thing in elementary school. On the first day of school every year, I'd wind up going to my old classroom.
How pathetic to be Detective Gumshoe is compared to a mere schoolchild.
How pathetic for this perfect schoolchild to be compared to fucking Gumshoe.
You claim to be standing guard in front of the door to the lobby number 2 during the recess. However, when did you receive the order to do so and from whom?
Earlier around 3:20, and from Detective Bad Pal. Today's trial really took a crazy turn. So I was told to make sure nothing happened to Mr. Faraday.
Well, you did a good job with that, didn't you?
And yet something happened to him, correct? It looks like it was a total waste of manpower to assign you to guard duty.
Your words sting worse than your whip. Pow.
I can't believe Gumshoe just fucking died. From what's I don't remember what the D&D barding salt power is called.
Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery, yeah, he just got Vicious Mockery to death. So it's Detective Bad who ordered him to stand guard, huh?
Next step.
Got him died in this damn D-Singer game. There we go. So, now then, Detective Gumshoe. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nope. Not a thing, pal.
In that case, allow us to take a look at what you are carrying on your personage.
Sorry. In which case, it's something that you should tell me.
Wait, you can't do that.
There's nothing of any particular value here.
I don't want to talk about it. Well, my handcuffs and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad, so you...
Where's your wallet?
What wallet? I earn a wage.
And what is that open envelope I see sticking out of your coat pocket?
Hands off, pal.
Just show it to us already!
It's mine. No, ow.
Annual bonus check within $5 total, except there's no check inside.
You've had your look, now give me it back, pal. It's my first bonus as a brand new detective. I just got it cashed in today. I literally had no cash on me until I did, you know? So that envelope is really special to me. Now give it back.
You don't need rubbish like this. Don't worry, we'll throw it away for you later.
How could you?
Poor Gumshoe.
Right, me and Lawrence have been an officer, so now by process of elimination, George.
I'm sorry, but I need to take him in for questioning now.
I think I've asked him just about everything I need to. No, wait. Since he became a suspect, there's one piece of evidence I should confirm. Also, I'd like you to wait a second. As there one thing I'd like to reconfirm with Detective Gumshoe.
Understood. Please make it brief, sir.
Make my front face brief. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I must confirm whether or not his testimony about when the crime occurred is the truth.
Oh wait, why
It's a
is he
bookshelf.
talking about
Look,
bookshelf?
what's this? Judge's trial exchange log. It appears to be a journal about where the various judges share their thoughts and ideas. The real-day lives of judges are laid out here on these pages.
There's nothing about the court in here. It's just page after page of unrelated drivel.
Judging by the content, they seem very enthusiastic about the courthouse's daily menu. And it would appear that fried oysters are a favourite.
I have no use for such foolishly foolish words from that foolishly foolish cow.
Someone please assure me that this is not the true state of this country's judiciary. This is a new one. That was a new one. I haven't seen that one. Didn't even know you could
I have
examine
to
that.
confirm his testimony.
I never even knew you could examine this. You told me earlier that you had no sound other than the gunshot out in the hallway. Is that correct?
No mistake about it, pal.
You are also claiming that no one passed through the hallway either. Is that also correct?
Yep, not even a single passed through that hole while I was on duty.
Oh. You realize that the lie you're telling is only making your life more difficult for you.
Yeah. Oh. But it's true. I didn't see anyone go through the hallway, and I didn't hear anything else, pal. But the killer found a way to kill two guys was, it's beyond what I can even imagine.
To be fair, that's not a high bar.
It's like two people.
So he intends to continue this ridiculous lie. But why would he do so given the situation he's in? I believe a thorough investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant's lobbies is in order. Oh shit, here she comes. Oh! No, if he hit.
How could you have not noticed that coming?
Oh, my fucking leg!
It wasn't even leg, she actually shoved her boot right up his ass.
No, you know what I'm thinking right now?
What?
The stupid Peter Griffin scene in like Family Guy, where it's like him holding his leg for like, an extended period of time. Wasn't that the child I chased money for earlier? Little child.
Thanks! That's exactly what I needed.
Woohoo! Just what I needed. Ooh. I really need it.
Lawrence, you're eating your mic again.
It's because of this stupid fucking glitch. I don't know what's going on right
It's
now.
fine
but I keep
now.
having this.
Just redo the line.
So kids can be so cruel sometimes.
It looks like she dropped something.
So let's roll.
Maybe we should arrest the girl. She might turn out to be a valuable lead.
I believe some sort of punishment may need to be dealt the next time we meet. I believe I've asked all I need of this man. Now for Detective Bad and the judge.
We have to confirm who is correct, the judge or that Scarface, right? I suppose we should inspect the hallway in front of lobby number 2 next, then.
I suppose so. Shall we head on over, Francisca?
And we'll see you guys next time on Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations.
My fucking leg!